Hello everyone, YouTubers, DIYers, aka YouTube mechanics. We here, we all have the same issue with these fucking cars. It's almost like the Xbox, the light of death. Well, we all know when you turn on the car, all you get is this telltale on the side and nothing on the screen. It's completely dead. But you can see dimmer light works. The screen on the main screen is completely dead. So how do we solve this? Well, you can go to a dealer and ask for a brand new dash for $900 to $1,200 a pop, plus the labor and programming it. Or you can go to Uncle Bezo's website at Amazon and buy one of these guys. It's called We Like It tablet 8-inch. So all you gotta do is buy a cable about 3 feet long, and it has to be a right angle, so you can see, so you can fit the screen on this side here. And you have to run these on your cigarette lighter. I'll show you why. Because you will be running Torque Pro for your software. Okay, I will install this. Okay folks, it's all set up and everything. So I installed the Torque Pro. You have to go to Play Store for that, and you have to pay for it, of course. It's only like $4. This whole, by the way, this whole tablet only costs $49 Canadian. For you Americanos, this is probably like $39. You know what I mean? Like, this is worth nothing. Plus the cable, you have to get this right angle cable in order for it to fit. So all you gotta do is install the Torque Pro. So I'm gonna show you here, and I have everything set up already. So but one settings that you have to do is you have to go to settings, and you have to go dash installation settings. So this settings right here, let me just focus this properly. Oh, you piece of shit. This says allow device to turn off when the power is off. So you gotta turn that on, okay? Because you want this thing to turn off when you get out of the car. So you have to use your cigarette lighter from your dash here, okay? And I just run the wire here and I just stuck it in, and it comes out right here, okay? So that's the only settings that you have, and I got all this thing set up. So in order to use this, you got to go to real time information, and right there got the cluster, and it's automatic. It positions itself. Okay, I'll install it. All right, it's all installed. See, I picked this Teams because it matches the original green blue color, but you can choose whatever you want. Like, you can have red, blue, like white and black, like cluster. You can modify this. So for us volters, call it, like, all we need is a speedometer, the rev, the coolant. That's a bonus. And this thing have a odometer, but it doesn't have the actual odometer. So you got to scan the instrument cluster to get the actual kilometer. This thing have like 205,000 kilometers. And the main thing is your fuel and your battery percentage. So this is going to be real time, okay? So usually when the engine kicks in, it's about like 22%, and when it's fully charged at 90%. So the rule of lithium battery is you cannot overcharge over 90. Well, Tesla fuckers, like, you know, they don't charge at over 80, and you cannot discharge below 20. So it's the same concept on these cars, right? Yeah, it looks pretty good, to be honest, and it works. So if the whole idea with the that settings that I showed you is, so when you turn off the car, as soon as you open the door, see, that whole thing turns off automatically. Let me turn off the light. This should go on sleep mode automatically. It probably takes like 5 minutes or so, but it should turn off. But the future also is when you go back in your car. Okay, so I'm gonna unlock it. Open the car. Turn on the car. There you go. Comes back alive. One thing I gotta remind you guys is on summertime, right? I think there's a reason why the original dash dies on these cars is because of the heat. You just get really hot on this dash and kills the dash, kills the actual thing inside the dash, and it just burns off. So with this, problem with this is this thing will turn off automatically, and it will get a warning with the battery overheating, and it will turn off the whole Android device. So you gotta take it out again, and you know what I mean, like you gotta set it up. So how I install this, by the way, you guys are wondering, so I just jam it between here. So you can just like disconnect the lever on your telescopic, and you just move this around. See, it comes right off. Yeah, it just comes off. And I just set it up like that, and set it properly. Well, it's hard with holding the camera and all the same, and you just lock it with the steering wheel. That's all you have to do. I'll show you how it works when you're driving. So this is how it looks like when you're driving. It looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, everything works. Look at that. The battery percentage and everything is on. One thing to keep in mind is this needs to be paired with a OBD2 scan tool. So I'll show it to you like in a bit, okay? So regarding the OBD scan tool, well, all you need to have is a little OBD dongle, and I'm using this old Elm 327. You can still get this from Amazon. You can use Blue Drive if you want to, but you just got to pair this with the tablet, okay? And it should work, okay? I think the pair number is 000 or 1234 or something like that. After you pair it, it should work, okay? It's under your Bluetooth settings on your Android tablet. Other than that, it works, buddies. I just saved myself $1,200, $1,500 from replacing this cluster, and it looks fucking amazing. It matches the original. Alright guys, have a great one.